Tonight you're tuning in to Look No Script, an improvised alternative story based on the popes from yesteryear. Tonight's story is The Son of Tarzan, where Alex Pavlovich, one of Tarzan's enemies, wants to get even, so he draws Tarzan's son, Jack, away from London. But Jack isn't so easy to capture and kill. He escapes and makes a home among the apes, as his father did. That story is happening, but so is this one.
Hey, Jackie, get in here for a second, my boy.
Hey, Pop, what can I do you for? Pip pip cheerio.
What's with that silly accent there, boy?
You're the one that raised me in jolly old England.
Yeah, it's because we've been living here trying to defeat our arch nemesis, Phil Collins, and me and
True.
Yeah, it just hasn't been going very well, but I didn't think that you'd be picking up that silly accent.
Yeah, well, you left me here, and I have on multiple occasions. Pip pip cheerio. Top of the morning. I've said, hey, I'll kill him. I'll go do it.
Oh,
I'll commit regicide.
I never heard you say that, my boy.
I swear I did last time we spoke.
No, we were talking, let's see. We were talking about things, like the Jersey coast and all those good things. And
yeah, well, okay. Faizan was here, and he was talking about how his whole music thing had been upended once everyone moved to London. And Phil Collins had his whole like boo boo boo, like alarm system and sort of the whole music takeover. So Faizan's been fucked. Like, I mean, his whole thing is just not existent anymore. He can't do the jingles. It's sort of been banned.
and even you bringing up Faizan, like it's getting to me because he died and
yeah, dead was actually murdered.
Now I remember him telling me that he'd go kill Phil Collins, and I was like, hey, great. And then he tried, and then Phil Collins killed him.
And I, at the time, had said, hey, I'm a small guy, and I was much younger. I'm a little older now, but I was much younger. I said, hey, little inconspicuous assassin. I go do it. And Faizan, a little older in years, a little unwise due to the jingling in his head, and he went in and got himself murdered. And you said died, like you're trying to cover it up, and he was murdered.
Oh, and you said you're a small guy. See, I heard you say I like pizza pie, and I just started thinking about my favorite pies, and so
I see. It circles back to the pies. Oh, papa.
Yeah.
Pip pip cheerio. How hilarious. How simply American of you. See, look how British I've become now that you've brought up a simple pizza pie. Ha ha ha.
See,
hilarious.
I know you're trying to act too good for it, but we both know you're in it and you love it.
Oh, if you throw a pepperoni in front of me, I'm gonna get it back to my roots. See, it comes out when I least expect it.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, my boy. I knew you liked that pepperoni.
Yeah. Oh, the pepperoni. So, yeah, Maron, you know how I get when you get the slide of cheese of pizza over me. I just lose all the British, the pleasantries of being a British gentry. I lose it.
And all this pie talk's making me remember Faizan and his wonderful jingles. They're playing in my head.
We'll never have a new jingle for your delicious pies. And again, really good business decision doing the pizza pie thing in London, because they just did not get it.
They were like, hey, where's the fish and chips? And I was like, I'll put that on a pizza pie. And then they hated it.
You did. Yeah. It was horrible.
But then freaking Phil Collins puts up his pizza pie shop, and everybody's like, oh, Pie Collins, I love it. So maybe I just, I don't know. I'm just a humble
I
jungle
think
man.
it was the free drink with every pizza.
I told you my bottom line. I can't cut it with.
I know, Papa. I know. The free drink. Only a king could afford such a luxury. I didn't understand it.
Yeah, you freaking ran me into the ground. He's a monster. He's a monster.
He's a monster. I still am 100% on board with murdering him, committing regicide. As long as no one's listening, I'm still very on board. I know Faizan, God rest his soul. Best intentions. He really did go in. Can we go sort of remember that moment where he just decided his whole plan?
I'm doing it right now. I'm in that memory right now.
You're in the memory right now.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you are, Tarzan. You're in this memory.
There's my boy Faizan. Hey.
Oh, Tarzan. Hey.
Oh, I love you, Faizan.
So we've been plotting for months now, and it's time to finally do it. Take down the kingpin, per se, Phil Collins. Am I right?
Faizan, it's just so good to see you. I haven't seen you in months. After you die after the end of this mission,
Excuse me?
Yeah, you die, Faizan. You die. And it just...
This is a memory, Tarzan. It's just a memory. Don't worry about it.
This is exactly how I'm memorizing it. I said this to you. I couldn't explain why. And, you die, Faizan.
It really hurt my brain, Tarzan. Then and now and currently as... Tarzan, don't worry about it.
My nose is bleeding.
I'll never die. Tarzan, I'll never die. I'm Faizan, I'll never die. I have my jingles will live on in your heart forever. But the plan, again, was we go in as a jolly folk, like old school. You'll go to the king as a jolly band of bards and circus folk. You know how it is, Tarzan. You do your trapeze gymnastics. You're very talented on the vines in the forest. You learned all these things. Your son, same thing. Bing, bang, boom, we're in the castle. You see? We're in because he lives in remember, he made the Phil Collins castle.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember.
And then his flat is in the castle.
Yeah, on top of it.
So once we're in the castle, bing, bang, boom, steps away from his flat. So you're doing the trapeze. Excellent distraction. I'll write a jingle right on the spot. No problem.
Oh, you got those improv skills, baby.
That jingle is going to be the last jingle that Phil Collins ever is.
Yeah, we're going to jangle him good.
It will be the jingle of death.
It will.
And it will be his end.
It will. And, I wish I didn't already know how this ends by remembering that you die, but Faizan, I love your plan and I think we got to do it. And so I'm for it. So
you keep saying that like it's set in stone, but I can change destiny, Tarzan. I'm Faizan, goddammit. And if I didn't exist in the original series, then it's a mistake that only God can fix it. And we are gods now. We are gods in this time. And no one can stop us.
You're right, Faizan. Only Phil Collins stands in our way of becoming larger than life.
We storm the castle tonight. The gates, they open. They go dun 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 dun. And they open slowly. And then the drawbridge goes down. Dun 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 dun. He put it on everything. There's speakers everywhere.
It's just
no one
so
sleeps
catchy.
in his castle. It's literally one of the best drum hooks of all time. As a jingle writer, I have to respect. You have to respect.
Oh, 100%.
100%. We're in the castle. I'm literally narrating us as we're doing this. This isn't
know.
the plan anymore. I'm
walking
past the guys with the hats.
Yeah.
The
Hey,
big puffy
fellas.
hats. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, Faizan, and hey, Tarzan.
See, they know us. We're cool. But we're in, so to speak.
Yeah.
Literally.
Uh-huh.
So we go up to the castle courtyard. We set up our little drum set, keyboard. They've got the big trapeze thing with the tightrope.
Oh, yeah,
Set it up. Perfect. It's always in the courtyard, just for the occasional circus camaraderie, bardic, you know how it is, the festival sort of thing. Very cool. So you guys are going up there. Perfect. Okay. And while you guys are going up there, Phil Collins, of course, would not come out. He believes he's too good to watch this show, right?
Yeah.
Which is incredulous because you guys are so good at the trapeze stuff. It's so fun to watch. I almost don't want to go in and do the thing I have to do, but I have to. But I watch a little bit longer than I maybe should, and the plan starts to fall apart here. I'm just saying. I do see it. I foresee it.
I mean,
Tarzan's words about me dying ring in my head.
Yeah,
it kind of scares me a little bit.
And here's this looks like it's his vassal coming to talk to us for a second. Let's see. Yes, hello, gentlemen. I regret to inform you that Mr. Collins is not in the castle this evening.
Oh.
Yeah. And plus, like, we definitely recognized it was you two, and we know about your beef.
Is he in the flat, though, at least?
I'm not at liberty to say, because there's no liberty
Tarzan,
under his reign.
Tarzan, he's in the flat.
I don't know. No, he's,
Tarzan, he's in the flat.
Hey,
Tarzan,
stop saying that. He's not in the flat. He's anywhere else. He's in the round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's totally not in the flat, sir. Thank you, vassal.
Yeah. And furthermore, like, we know it's you two, so, like, you're under arrest. Put them to death immediately. Faizan, this is exactly how I remember it happening.
Run for it, Tarzan.
I gotta go,
I'll
Faizan.
protect you.
Oh. And then I remember him being shot a whole bunch.
He got so shot, Dad. I was up in the trapeze.
I know we left
Faizan
you.
Get lit up.
We left you.
It was horrible. He left me, you, and you left me. I was just up there.
I left you
I
in
was
person.
up there for 3 days.
He left you in spirit because his freaking spirit left his body.
Oh, I saw it. I witnessed his spirit physically apparate out of his body.
It was awful. It
actually went into the vassal. That's weird.
Huh.
I couldn't have seen that. That must have been crazy.
So,
either way.
Do you have, like, wizard eyes or something? Like magic vision?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I was like, I'm a jungle man. I don't know if that, like, gives you superpowers or anything.
I think we saw our best friend collectively die in front of us, and I was making the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah.
And
so
I didn't want him to die, but it's not like he's returned in any way for us to,
Yeah, no, that'd be impossible. But
literally not a thing that could happen. So,
but like reliving that memory, like has me amped up, and I'm ready to go kill Phil Collins.
Yeah, I have a lot of adrenaline. I feel like I was also in that memory, standing on that trapeze, just waiting.
Yeah. Should we go try and kill Phil Collins?
So, okay, the problem is the last plan he knew, and we can't waltz directly into the castle. So do you think maybe a little foray back to Africa, get some new troops, maybe get some new love, take a little detour? That's the thing, is Phil Collins always shows up where you least want him to show up. So I think we go to Africa in sort of like oh no, we're fleeing to Africa. Oh, we're in trouble. And then he catches wind of this and is like, no one will go to Africa, for I am Phil Collins and I decree, he'll do a whole thing. That's my plan.
And then oh no, I'm down, because then we make it to the last place we want Phil Collins is like an active volcano, and then he shows up there, bing bang boom, volcano kills him.
That's the thing. There's 1,000% no active volcano here in London.
Oh, I know. I've been trying to get that frickin' taken care of, but nobody over at Parliament does anything about it.
Very few leopards and cheetahs as well. And I feel like if you're going to be mauled by a leopard or a cheetah or another big cat, it might as well be done in Africa, right?
Yeah.
London is not the place. You don't hear people, or like it's at a zoo. And it's like Phil Collins isn't going to go to a zoo.
Yeah.
He's above that.
No.
He's the king.
Yeah. So I totally agree. We should go to Africa. We should do it by memory too, because we have that like power where we can go into memories. So why don't you go ahead, tell your mom that we're going.
We have to go there.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Why don't you go tell your mom?
I do know what you're talking about, but in this instance, we literally do have to go there.
I know. The whole Faison thing really broke my concept of like reality, and so I'm all over the place.
It's even weirder when it's actively happening, not in the memory.
Yeah.
That's what's weird. Like now, when we go there and you talk about this point in time, and you're like, remember when we talked about going to Africa in a memory, and we're in Africa and then it's memory back? Do you understand how this is? It's very hard to be your son.
Jack, open your eyes. Jack. We're at Africa now. You were dreaming. I think you were dreaming about having that conversation with your dad about going to Africa.
Is I just yelling Tarzan again?
Yeah, and Faison.
Oh no.
But yeah, so we're here. I came along too.
Miriam?
Jane? Yeah.
Jane,
your mom.
I met Miriam. You look younger though, Mom. You're looking great.
Oh, thanks. It's the pies.
It is the pies. Mud pies on the face. Mud pies
in your base.
It's not a disgrace. Okay. Well, cool. Nice to be in Africa, away from Phil Collins. He's here!
Oh, Phil Collins!
And cliffhanger, Phil Collins is in Africa.
He met them there?
See? As predicted.
Yeah.
In the dream.
He's wily.
Oh, no. Why was Jane there? Never mind. Either way. Tarzan's back, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Tarzan's back.
Can't stop him.
2 Edgar Rice Burroughs, back to back. Can't be stopped.
Nope.
What a guy. Thank you for listening to this episode of Look Mono Script. We hope you join us again for more pulp adventures next week. And on social media, like Instagram. I'm out of practice, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. We'll be at all those places, so... And not just in memories.
Not just in memories or dreams.
Yeah.
Reality. The only place to be. Brought to you by Tarzan.
But we can be there too.
True, we can be in your memories and dreams. If you let us in, we'll be. That's scary. Either way, thanks for listening. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.